Hello and welcome back to Mechabellum Ladder Crime. We're facing off against an equivalent MMR, and we're going up against a guy who has a Hades username face. So, man of culture. Not even like in the joking sense. I mean, like legit. That's a good one. I always talk about how much I love speed specialists, but like with tanks, it makes them so doable, right? Like tanks literally to tank the front line, and then marksmen and other things behind to prevent it from being a problem. Like, I think that's great. I actually think that not only that, and we probably still grab some fangs here, and then I almost readied. Oh, that would have been a disaster. And then you do something interesting, like let's zoom out first because everybody always likes that. I think I kind of want to invert this. Well, actually, what's interesting about putting the tanks in the center is that we can use the tech to tell them to go in a direction, right? So something like this I really like because the fangs will eat any missiles and stuff that get purchased, and also get aggro, I'm hoping. And then yeah, Marksman in the back, I guess that makes sense. We'll see what happens here. He kind of did the same thing, trying to make sure that his steel balls come in last. And we're putting our marksman forward as well to try and make sure that their marksmen shoot at ours. We're a little unoptimized in terms of where our units are standing, but I think the facts are that, like, we should be good as long as our marksmen blow up their steel balls, but I guess it's not that easy when there's a bunch of fangs in the way. This side's gonna win, but then if this side loses, we're so slow that it's hard to take advantage of the win. But if we blow up this, then we will survive his shot, and we're good. It's still slow going with all these fangs in the middle, but that one marksman, even if he's level 2, should not be able to take out this many tanks. Love it. I mean, he still took out several, but not with a marksman behind him. So no upgrades on my units. Subsidized steel balls. Ugh. All right, instantly get XP to level up. That's interesting. I think what we actually need. Well, I mean, I love more tanks. There's something to love about more fangs. Right? They'll aggro a whole bunch. And then I kind of want tanks on the outside to make sure that they take out these fangs. But maybe what I needed... No, you know what? I'm going to put the tanks in the center. And that will be fine. Which one of my marksmen has the least amount of experience? Looks like the center one. Let's go ahead and upgrade you now. And this will have a cooldown of 1 round. I'm okay with that. Let's get crawlers just in case. Okay, good missile by him. Let's see. Doesn't blow up any tanks. Still a good call. Is that crawlers? Level 2 crawlers? Good plan. I mean, I still have like tanks as my strategy, so we'll see how it goes in general. I don't want to put armor on my tanks because he has a lot of single target and like laser boys. So I think what's most important for my tanks is them to have mechanical rage. But hey, look, you can see as well as I did how this round went for me. Looking pretty good. So, I mean, we'll just keep building out the tank line, really, if we can. I'm actually going to take the... Look, the redeployment module is free. Okay, so we'll pick that up, but I'm not actually a huge fan of it. I like to commit to a build and just have it be what it is. So there's 2 more squadrons of tanks. Again, kind of outflanking, hopefully. And then once we get mechanical rage... we will be in like Flynn in terms of like closing distance. Good call on his part to go Stormcaller. And and with those rear crawlers, trying to get them into the game as late as possible. Again, that's good on killing my backline here. Thankfully, they're going to step out of the fire, just barely, so that really undermines his ability to beat me this round, because even though they each have like a third of their health, they deal full damage. And these tanks absolutely are going to counter a ton of what he's doing, right? Because a ton of what he's doing... Oh, no! Oh, they survived. Nice. A ton of what he's doing is like small individual units. So a nice little bit of AoE on these tanks, and like we're so in. He can still go for things like Fortress and stuff, you know, get some anti-individual units, but his steel balls is not it for him. At least they're not functioning the way he wants them to. Heavy Mustang is interesting because we go anti-missiles in the future. Let's try it. Great. So a couple purchases here. You, Mechanical Rage. And I want to use this, but it's just not ready yet. I think I get my own kind of crawler bait here, and I put them in the back corners as well to try and go after those missile units after that initial clash. Right now, our big benefit is that we just did a bunch of leveling up these units, and we gave them Mechanical Rage. So I'm gonna believe he's going for Field Recovery. I wonder what he's gonna sell. He clearly doesn't like how some of his units are performing. Probably the steel balls. I feel like they are underwhelming. I'm loving my comp. This is an interesting kind of nice wide tank, central, anti-large, and then a like screen of absolute trash units just meant to be sent in for their deaths. I don't see what he sold. This is a little nasty though, that missile attack that kind of kills all those fangs and damages some tanks right at the start. I don't like it. But hey, here goes our crawlers. Hopefully they aggro in the missiles. They did. And these fangs are still alive. Yeah, I mean, GG, dude. Never mind, not GG. He built behind me. I absolutely thought it was GG. I mean, I still think we're going to win. Don't get me wrong. We have all these crawlers and stuff. Like, now that our base destruction is over, we're going zap, zap, zappy. He lost his base, and now it's pew, pew, pew. But still, it's a bit nasty, you know? It's a bit nasty. So, I knew something was up because I didn't see the difference. I was looking for what had been sold. I mean, I love me a tech specialist. It's not actually that good, all things considered, but let's just, you know, enjoy it while we can, right? Let's purchase level 2 units, get a big old tank, and put it right here. And I don't know, do we get another tank? I don't think so. I think we just like keep ranking up things. I wouldn't mind a squaddy of fangs, like just to make this absolutely super messy and like a little bit fanned out. Maybe we just get the health this turn, and I want to level something up, so let's just put you up to level 4. I should have checked his experience first. Okay, so he is going for the big fortress, and then he sold that flank, so he got me to overcommit. I'm okay with that though. Like, I genuinely think it's okay to have like reserve units. And usually the, you know, modus operandi is put as much on the front line as you can to inflict as much damage, and then all that damage is dealt, and then, you know, you will constantly have you'll constantly be winning because the enemy will be down because you did more damage in that opening volley. But this isn't like Napoleonic warfare, you know? Like, there's a whole, like, bunch of things that can go right or wrong with that kind of strategy. Sometimes, like, the initial wave gets a bit, like, countered or dented by something else happening. You know, if these tanks could actually connect with this, that would be great for me. Really appreciate that. And if you guys could get these crawlers so that this attacks that, we would be in for it. But instead, we're just chilling here, and we're going to lose our anti-large. That's fine, though. Did he grab Deek Strike? He took Specialist. Now he's going to sell that whole corner, probably. He could attack the other corner. So he put shields on these fortresses. I think that means that I need to get my own Stormcallers. To me, like, that's the biggest counter. That or going for a laser. Laser boy. Non-giant units. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't really like any of these because I don't want to decrease my HP of my tanks. So, let's, man, I probably should have got the discount to non-giants. Unless I'm going to go giant right now. I sure could go Overlord. And that Overlord could be giving everybody damage resistance. I mean, that feels pretty sick, actually. To the point where I might take a loan to get that additional deployment. Now, all of you guys have way less damage that you're going to take in the very first round. And then, because it seems like this is a not important piece anymore, we can use our redeployment module. And, I don't know, we can put you, like, here. I actually would, like, pretty much prefer that we were just, like, out here. I guess I could even put them here, but no. Let's put them, like, on this flank. Because I believe in these, like, level 2 fangs here. I had a couple extra $100 there. I should have got the damage boost. That was my own mistake. Oh, he got a big shield. I don't love that he got a big shield, actually. That's a level 3 fortress. That's fine, though. I mean, honestly, that makes me think, okay, maybe you do go melting point after all. You know, instead of even thinking about, like, leveling up marksmen to have the elite marksman trait, you just go air. Like, we still have a whole bunch of tanks. They still do all their things. We don't need armor on them or anything like that. We're just chilling. We could get, wasps, actually. Wasp would be, like, an interesting buy. Because they would screen for our overlords, and then we could tech them up and give overlords the ability to produce wasps. I mean, I think that'd be pretty sick. I mean, how do you not take parasitic ammo? I'm gonna not. Well, do I have crawl? No, I don't have upgrades on crawlers. I'm gonna take the laser and I'm gonna put it into their squad like that. Let's get upgraded. Like, I think unit upgrading is pretty sick, actually. And then what? Then we get a wasp. Because we need it for the future. I don't mind putting it back here. I could rank up a couple different things, but I think the most important is they have the replicators on their stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Probably just another marksman. Kind of boring. With the laser on this side, though, I'm actually kind of happy with this. Let's buy the speed boost. I believe in the speed boost. He bought a missile back there. These things are going to break into crawlers. The crawlers he gave replicate abilities. Flame is an interesting choice. Again, it kind of messed up earlier. These guys, I thought they'd be invulnerable, but I guess not. That's not good. But hey, look, there's the laser coming in. Zap, 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 right? Come on, boys. Wow, it does so little. Still, it might be enough. Just because we're kind of winning on this flank. And then all of my initial units kind of got caught up in that flame. Right? That's the benefit of having that reserve second wave. Same thing with these crawlers, right? Like, kind of messing up with these marksmen in the back. Doing a whole mess of things. This is still an annoying fortress, but I don't think they have the anti-air that they need. I don't have any clue what happened to my wasps. But once I get them a shield, ooh baby, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Here he comes, attacking the tanks. Yeah, come on baby, Overlord. And that's not actually GG, it's close. Again, everything's so expensive. So senior health thing, you guys get a bunch of upgrades. I mean, my God, is it ever expensive? But I really, really believe that these guys do deserve the upgrades. So like Wasp shield costs 250. And then I want to get production of wasps here later. I wonder, like... Oh, we did get Mustangs. Still, I feel like these guys do make sense. And then maybe just another sniper. Just flanking out. I really want to use the intensive training, but I would want to, like, make my Overlord massive or something, right? Like, and that's just not what's happening. I don't actually know who's getting your benefit of this emission. I'm gonna put you here and believe. Okay, hacker, interesting. He wants to hack my tanks. Still, the hacker can't get air. So I think if I just keep kind of going air here, it's not that big a deal. Oh, I didn't buy any power-ups, though. He's on the edge of glory, though, so we'll see what happens. And again, here he's buying more missiles to deal damage to my frontliners. That did get the wasps. The damage reduction. He does have a lot of fangs, right? So, like, the fangs should be able to kill wasps pretty easy. You know, I don't see any left on this side, that's for sure. Oh, he did get some shots through. I don't even know what he got through on my Overlord. Usually they're pretty far back and chilling. Maybe some of... I had all those wasps in the front, right? So I figured that something would be targeting them first. Well, you know, here we go. We're about to lose this side, unfortunately. Oh, and he got anti-missiles. That makes sense. Again, though, he's buying my stuff. Please, kill him. Kill him. Anti. Okay, he's got a debuff at the right time, but these lasers can attack through a debuff because they scale up to infinity in terms of damage. So, yeah, look at this, the anti-air Mustang. I need to get, like, armor for my Overlords, apparently. Well, good for him. I think he bought speed, at least. He bought several things. Speed this up. Alright. Let's see how we can address this. Range specialist is like a needed one for both of us. If one of us gets it and the other doesn't, that's just a whole mess. I mean, I want to overwhelm this, right? Like, can I get wasp production, please? And then could I get like 2 more overlords? I don't actually think it's even that great, but at least they'll just keep producing. And then maybe we just put them on these like flanks. I don't know. You get upgraded. I really would like to end this. So like extended range, and then I never even bought this damage. So let's take the loan and see what we can do. He bought extended range as well, right? That's the big thing. Like that's why I had to take the loan to do it. He also took a loan because he's on like death's door here. I have a feeling that production units though, like overlords, are going to be a good call generally. Like, you know, he doesn't have a bunch of like marksmen and stuff to deal with the wasp. Instead it's these mustangs, but the more these mustangs shoot at wasp, the less they're shooting at everything else. You know, there are still tanks in the mix. Air units can't get hacked. This guy has a lot of unit diversity, right? Like that's the big thing that's getting me kind of going here. Come on, more wasps please. You guys really just barely didn't get them. How annoying is that? Once again, we've got our strong side versus weak side here, and the debuff is just a little bit killer. There's a lot of units left too. Not 2,000 damage worth, I don't think, but a lot. You know, come on guys, come on! The fact that we've been stun locked for like a year, like he literally stopped me from stun locking him with a second stun lock, is gross. I don't think he upgraded his research centers or anything like that, but anyways, good thing it wasn't 2,000 damage. Nano repair kit. I think you put that up here. You buy the range and the speed. You buy the loan. You buy the tower upgrades. Okay, trust me, they're needed. And then, like, tanks could enjoy the range, but I really would rather that they tank for everything. So maybe what we need is actually just Stormcallers. I talked about them earlier as being a potential kind of way out of this. I really think that that's probably the truth. There's a lot of things I could try and buy, but really, yeah, just kind of vibing with Stormcallers to break through the opposing shields. And this seems to be our weak side, so let's do that. Let's buy a couple of like reserve missiles, because that seems to be what we need. He hasn't really, yeah, maybe one like here. I'm trying to get these mustangs, right? Anti-missile barrage seems dumb. Let's just get a shield. All right, we did everything. We did the entire command center. Even its defensive upgrade here. So let's see what happens. He did buy a missile again. This time we get our fangs out there to try and make messes. We're doing anti stuff. There's a big laser over here, unfortunately. This guy does have nano repair, so I'm hoping that like some units attack him and then he just like heals through it in a way that annoys him. The laser is a laser over here, but we have a lot of like little duders here, so I'm thinking it'll be fine. EMP is not the biggest deal. Like, you know, it'll stagger when my units are created. Yeah, this heal over here and us buying those laser turrets and stuff. Oh, that was good. Yeah, look at all those Mustangs actually that got killed by a missile. Love it. Love it. Need some more of it. Bury this kid. We gave him a chance. He got us down to 500 health, and then we said, okay, it's now or never. One of us is leaving this alive. We made it happen. All right. Wow, what a sliver away. 20 MMR, though. That's one of our bigger benefits. We're back on our way up to hopefully 1,500 someday, but I think that, you know, maybe we originally got placed at 1,450, went on a big lose spree. I don't quite remember where we started, We're on our way back, baby. Let's go. See you next time. Ciao for now.